Hughes, 8:17 out there, and looked pretty comfortable. Is that PR?
Yeah, 4 seconds. But you know, I think I've been ready to pop one off like that all year. I mean, if anyone's kind of watched my races closely, you know, I won at Oxley pretty comfortably, won at Peyton Jordan pretty comfortably, and I think I've had that time in me all year. And you know, we kind of went into the beginning of the season with the, you know, that top-notch A goal being the Canadian record at 8:12, and you know, whether I get that in the final, I'm not too worried. I'm like, you know, I'm worried about competing and finishing as high as I can. And I think if I do that, you know, the times will come.
It's one thing to be in shape, but it's another thing to assert yourself and mentally be in it like you were. It seemed like you were kind of dictating the pace up front. Was that a little intimidating for you?
No, I think, you know, that's the only way to run these things. You can't go in thinking that, you know, I'm just a little guy and I can't really do much. I think you won't go anywhere in international racing like that. I think you saw it in London. I put myself up with the Canadians early. You know, I couldn't really hang with that 8-minute pace, but definitely today off a slow pace. I feel like we were working a lot on closing in practice these last couple of months, and I think I can close with anyone in the world right now off a slow pace like we did today. You know, I might not be able to run 57 on the end like you see some of these Kenyans doing, but I think, you know, at low 60, at 59, I can do that in the final. And I think if I put myself up in it early and I'm there with 2 laps to go, I can run with anyone right now.
What's the biggest goal? What would be an ultimate win for you?
You know, I'm not going to put myself out of there that I say I can't get a medal, you know. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that's a long shot and there's no way I can do it, but if I go in the final with the goal of, you know, I just want to finish top 10, then, you know, what's the point of that? I'm here to get a medal. I want to get a medal, and, you know, that's my goal. If I don't do that, I'm not going to be that disappointed, but, you know, I'd be still elated with top 10, top 5 finish.
What was your mindset going into the race? I mean, it's only top 3.
Definitely seeing that on the heat sheets yesterday. We're just like, well, it's usually top 4, but you know, it just gives you an extra little bit of motivation, being like, well, I need to be there and I need to finish top 3 if I don't want to be watching the other heats and worrying about whether I get in or not. You know, with 600 to go, I just put the pedal to the metal, and I was surprised that no one really came with me hard. I mean, McKessie was right there, and I think the other Kenny was there too, and I think I definitely could have held off McKessie if I wanted to, but you know, he's an A-flat guy. I'm sure he could have ran me down if he really wanted to, and you know, that last 100 meters I just made sure I secured my spot and saved some for the final.
So it sounds like you're focused just on top 3. Were you ever thinking about, like, did you ever talk about pace and maybe running a certain time in case it was slower?
No, you know, if you ever watch the major championships, usually the first heat does go pretty fast, and if it goes like fast what we did today, usually the other heats don't even really try to run what we did. So it was good that we had that one of the Africans push it early, and you know, I just made sure I was there with a K, 800 to go. The Spanish guy pushed it good going into the last 2 laps, and I just kind of took over after that.
I don't know, outside water jump, but do you have an idea what pace you're running, like when you're...
No, I hate the outside water pit. I don't know how many other guys feel about it. I know a lot of steeplers don't really like the outside water pit. I'm surprised I ran that fast with one because I've always hated one. I actually fell in practice this year on an outside water pit, so I just kind of hate them, but you know, you're just worrying about qualifying at this point and just running hard.
I guess your fitness overcame your hatred of the outside water pit. PR, maybe you're going to start liking it.
Yeah, maybe.
Medal in the final, and that'll change, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.